Just starting the trail. Here's Millcreek. At least this time it's got water in it. Last time I was here March 1st, it was dry as a bone, so the snow is melting. All right, let's get going. I keep talking to people. I'm getting behind schedule here. I don't know what that was, but it's pine cone season. The trail is just coming up, is just covered in pine cones. You gotta watch your step. So here's Vivian Creek crossing at the just below halfway campground, and this is where I had a puddle of water last year, or not last year, 1st of March, last month. Let's go over and look at the puddle. You got some water flowing. Where those logs are, that's where my puddle was. There's still a puddle there. It's very shallow here, but fortunately, I was saying is fortunately that at least it's flowing. It's only an inch to 2 inches deep, but at least there's water. So that's a good sign. So I'm about 8,400 feet, and it's been like this for a while now.
Patrol 52, you can show me on here.
Wow, how about that? So it's been some snow for a while, and in front of me, let's see if I can switch this around. It's still going. So I don't know if I'm just in a shady spot, but I'm sinking in about 3 or 4 inches at 5 inches. So it's slow going and tough, but I'm still going. Well, I'm following tracks, but it's post holing, sometimes up to my knees. I'm not on the trail. We're cutting the trail, so I'm hoping that this is the way. I'm following fresh tracks, but I don't know. There's a lot of people been going up here, and there should be more tracks. So hopefully when I get back on the trail, it'll all make sense. Don't know if this is going to make the final video, but just for my own sake, I'm still post holing. The guy I'm following is going that way, but I think I'm gonna go this way. It looks like there may be some old tracks, and head up to those bushes and rocks and see if I can see anything, because, whoops, sorry, this doesn't look good. Oh, it looks soft. Oh, and I brought the wrong baskets. I had no idea there was going to be this much snow. I lost that one, but found it, put it back on, then I lost it again. It must be stripped. So that's not helping much. It just goes deep down into the snow. Oh man. Well, after all that post holing in the snow, bushwhacking, rock crawling, I finally got back on the trail. Let me go show you where I came up. Well, I wasn't on dirt very long. More snow. I didn't see any tracks coming up here yet. That's really steep. So, well, keep on going. Oh my. Still going up through the snow. Post holing's not too bad, but sinking in, still sinking in 3-4 inches at least. And probably 70% snow and 30% dirt. At least you can follow the trail. But look behind me here. Actually, it's in front of me. Got a bunch of dirt. What a blessing that is. I think I'm almost to the vista. I call it the half-mile lookout. It's a half a mile from High Creek. So I think I'm almost there to take a break. Whew, here we are. The half-mile lookout rest stop. Here is the vista. San G's over there somewhere. Whew. Well, I had a little break. Where's my stuff? And hopefully only about a half a mile or so. Hopefully not too much snow. And I'm glad I got an extra hour of daylight because I'm going to need it. It's already 4:45. It's been a long day. When I started the day, I was thinking, oh, I might be there by about 3:30, 4 o'clock at the latest. It's going to be more like 5:30, close to 6 probably. So I better get going. I just heard a rock slide over there, but I didn't see it. But look how nice the trail is. Ever since I had my break, we're on the sunny side, and I'm just flying down the trail now. It's so nice. I deserve it. I earned it. There's the waterfall. Getting close. Here's the little meadow, I call it, before High Creek, where you can go down, put your feet in the water. But it's all still snow here, so just hit some more snow. So I hope I can find a camping spot. Yeah, no camping here. I need that sign up ahead there, Paul. Made it to High Creek, and lots of water. It's good. But that's the trail. So from here, you're on your own. Just do what you want. I don't think I'm going to be going any farther. I'll probably spend my time doing trail maintenance and looking for hikers coming by here. But yeah, let's see. The log looks high. Looks high for some reason, higher than it normally is. I don't know how that could be. And there's some nice water. Time to get water. Here's my water bags. I'll fill them up. Well, I'm at High Creek. I got here about 5:30. That last bit was really nice because it was mostly dirt. There's the tree. It says no camping. Camping this way. It doesn't actually say no. Well, yeah, no camping close to the water. And you saw me get water. Now I got to find me a spot before it gets dark. The sun is just about going over the hill, so I don't have too much time. It's gonna start getting cold. Now that I've stopped walking, and it's getting dark. It's gonna get cold quick, so I better get moving. So, young couple up there, they're in a newer version of the Hornet 2, but it's still a Hornet 2. Okay. Clips. Wow, looks kind of small. I'm spoiled with my double rainbow. Okay. Now I'm going to stake it out and put the fly on. Whew. That wasn't quick. It's harder when you can't drive stakes in the ground and you got to pile rocks and stuff. But it's up. Now I need to try to cook dinner real quick. I usually go over there in that spot right there and cook. I got my bed made. Yeah, it's gonna be cozy. But it'll be okay. Got to get busy. I'm in my tent, having my dinner. Can't see in there. It's chicken fajitas. Well, we'll see. It's too cold and dark outside. Hopefully I don't spill anything in here. I don't want any critters. Anyway, bon appetit.
Good morning. It's Saturday, the 12th of April. It was only, in the tent, it was only like 39, I think, was the lowest I saw, so that's not bad. You see my hot hands back there. I had some of those in my socks last night. My feet were so cold from being wet all day. I had to thaw them out. And the sun's out, the birds are chirping. It's, I don't know, it's almost 8 o'clock now. It's been kind of laying around here. Starting to change clothes, get ready to go outside. And I do have the face. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night. Let's see, got about off and on. So I didn't get much sleep. So I do have the face of a overripe mango this morning. But gotta get moving. I think I'll have some breakfast and coffee and just hang around camp today and try to clean up some of the campsites. Most of them have snow, some very little snow, so maybe I can speed up the drying process if I can move some of that snow out and walk up and see some of the higher camps, see what they look like. There's just a couple down here at the lower end that are dry enough to pitch a small tent, so that was good for me. And So today's a day of trying to warm up and dry out and see what we can do up here on the mountain today. All right. And so before I get out, let me give you a tour of the the tent. So I got a vestibule on this side, got my pack there. Got my whistle and thermometer up there. And it's just enough room for my sleeping bag or my quilt and some of my goodies. Clothes bag, some of my essential things, and so it's not too bad. I thought it was going to be crowded since I'm spoiled with my larger tent, but it was just fine. All right, let's get going now. Fortunately, my boots feel like they dried out overnight. And one of my socks is dry, one is not, but I got my spares on for today and dry those out. But it's time to get out of here. Oh, now the wind's coming up again. Got a weather report. Said there's gonna be some wind today. But partly cloudy. Sun still hasn't come over the ridge, so hopefully that'll happen soon. And I can have some breakfast. Not bad waking up to this, is it? There's a nice camp spot up there near that middle tree. And there is a trail here, but I'm gonna clear this out and make it a little easier to get up there without walking up the wash. It's more for my benefit. So when I take people up to show them that spot, and we got a bushwhack, so we'll make it a little easier. There, that's better for now. I got a lot more trimming to do, so we'll just rough it in, and then when I come back in the summer, I can clean it up a little bit more. Maybe I'll have some chipmunks with me. Took about 5 or 6 steps and I got to the next roadblock. So let's clean this one up too. It's better, but it's not done yet. A lot of those are buried in the ice, so have to get the rest of them after it thaws and they pop up. At least we can get through there okay. Let's go check out what I call the honeymoon spot. It's probably the nicest spot here. Okay, we can see how far up the hill we are. If you know the hill, we're up about 6 or 8 camp spots up. And the wash is over there. You could go up the wash and then cut in if you know where the cut in is. But this is a really nice spot here. I shouldn't let everyone know everybody's gonna take it. I usually don't come here because I need to be near the trail, but this is a nice flat, little bit rocky, but you got a place to hang stuff on the tree. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Beautiful weather today. A little bit windy, but that's all right. So this is, I don't know what it's called. I call it the wash, but there is some snow melt trickling down below and places to collect water if you wanted to. The honeymoon spot's right behind me, so you could come up this wash and then pop up here. But I find it easier to go through the bushes.
when there's a trail. This tree I call the bear hang tree, because if I zoom in on it, you'll see there's a lot of ropes and strings and paracords and all kinds of stuff up there. Let's see if I can get... So that's why we don't recommend hanging things. So we really don't have a proper tree to do that, and this one is definitely not a proper tree. And just down the hill from the bear hang tree, there's another attempt to hang a bag, and probably broke the branch yanking on the rope to get the bag back. So another reason, bring a bear canister. Well, it's a beautiful day in the San Gorgonio wilderness at High Creek. I have my cozy chair. I'm sitting here watching campers go by and hikers go by. I just set up a couple, 3 folks at the camp above me. They're gonna set up their tents, and then they're gonna try to summit and be there for sundown. Said they were very prepared, so I hope so. And I am having for lunch jerky and pretzels, and trying to keep the chipmunk away. He's trying to get my lunch from me. And some nice papaya water, passion fruit water. So, been doing some clipping, and after lunch I think I'll go down the trail, and there's a couple of branches I want to cut and some more clipping, a little bit of clipping down there before it gets dark. And I have dinner early tonight before it gets cold, so I don't have to eat my dinner in the tent. Okay, well, let's see what's behind me. Another beautiful day in the wilderness. So here's my spot. It's a good lookout because I can see the trail below. Everybody has to pass, and they can see me and hear me. And the creek is right over there. There's the tree with the signs on it. So it's a good spot for a ranger lookout. Okay, so here's my cook station. Last night I was over this area, but I set this up a little better for me. I'm gonna have an early dinner. It's about 4:30, but I have neighbors tonight. Got one group here, and then where are they? Another group there setting their tent up. So the middle group, they're summiting. They want to see the sunset, and then that couple, they're gonna go up in the morning. So yeah, then I got a group of 7 men coming back down. Oh, there they are. They went up about 8 o'clock, and it's good to see they're coming back. So to show you my new cook pot, I had it last time. This is the one that has the 3 notches in the bottom, and then a heat exchanger in there to trap the heat. And I was using it with my pocket rocket too, which was fine, but it didn't fit properly. And so I got the the stove that goes with the pot from the same company, and called Fire Maple. And this one actually has, oops, excuse me, has a mini regulator, so that's pretty good too. So this one fits really well underneath. Perfect. And then there's hardly any gap at all between the heat exchanger and the bottom of the pan and the stove. So yeah, and then it has a little lip for like a little more wind protection. So it really works good. It'll boil a cup of water in less than a minute, and that whole pot boiled in less than 2 minutes. It's so fast. It's amazing. So I really like this new stove and pot setup. So I'm having the chicken fajita bowl. I think I put too much water. It's kind of a soup, but that's okay. And I added a little extra chicken at home, some freeze-dried chicken I had, so it makes it really good. So I tried to do a video of it last night in the tent, but I don't know. Last night I had dinner in the tent. Tonight I'm having dinner in the sunshine. So I still have probably another hour, 45 minutes before the sun goes behind the mountain. Watch your eyes. Sorry. Anyway. Time for my fajita chicken soup bowl. And I got lots of chicken in there. This is a lot better than trying to eat in a tent in the cold and the dark. Maybe I'll even get to have hot chocolate and cookies tonight. Maybe I'll have that in the tent though. Whew. So it's Sunday morning. It's still chilly, 32 degrees. I had hardly any sleep, tossing and turning. So it dropped, temperature dropped probably like 8 degrees from the night before. And I do have a face like a squashed armadillo on I-40 going through Arkansas. So, let me show you the temperature. Okay, so there's the temperature. It was that was that cold in my tent. At 5:30 it was like 30 degrees. The water is partially frozen, so I can get some water out of there. That'll be good, so I can start coffee. So the plan for today is just to warm up. Hey, there's a nice Stellar J over there. Have some breakfast. This campground is good, ready to go, and then I'll go down and check Halfway Camp real quick. And then I got a couple fire rings somebody told me about at Vivian Creek Camp. So that'll be a good day. Plus going down, everyone's calling this one spot the wall. When you come up, there's you're just following the dirt trail and switchbacks, and all of a sudden you come to this one spot and you just have to go straight up to get to the trail again. So it's been nicknamed the wall, and it's pretty much, and then after you get up the wall, then you can get back on the dirt trail, and it's big patches of snow and ice and then a little dirt. But then once you get to High Creek, it's another wall, And you saw that down there at the water when I got water. And yeah, it's a lot of people aren't making it, probably 50-50 that are making it, that try it. So just letting you know. Ooh, nice hot oatmeal. That feels so good. The sun is just now coming over the ridge, and my hands are freezing because everything is metal and cold. Finally, the sun is out. Things are gonna warm up now. No, I'm all packed up, ready to go. Leave no trace. Still have 2 campers up there. And probably half a dozen or more hikers that I know of trying the summit. So let's hit the trail. So I've been going down probably 3/4 of a mile, and it's been like this the last half hour maybe, where you have trail and then snow, and it's still a little crunchy, so that's good. I'm not post-holing yet, so hopefully I'll get down before the post-holing starts. But much quicker going downhill than I did coming up Friday. So if you're familiar with this spot, that's where I'm at. This is gonna be a fun spot. I'm down at halfway. It's about 1 o'clock. I think I'll go down and see if there's any fire pits. And then real quick, and then keep going. Here's my camp spot from March 1st. Hasn't changed too much, except somebody put a bunch of pine branches here. I don't know if they were sleeping there. Kind of reminds me of that deal I had at Dry Lake in December, where somebody was bringing in reeds. So let's see, what do we got going up the hill. Somebody had a fire here, but they cleaned it up sort of good. You still have a lot of charcoal. Oh. Well, I hope that's a little better. Crazy people. Now this is more like it. I'm below, coming down from halfway camp and smooth sailing. I like it. Well, I didn't do an outro while I was on the mountain. You can see I'm in the car. I'm in the dirt parking lot, and it's a lot of people going to the waterfall and having picnics today down here at the Vivian Trailhead. So it's a great trip. I'll try to get this video out as soon as I can. Met a lot of nice people, and see you next time.